Come sit. Sit! Sit there. Got it.
Dangerously packed with people, and the concert hadn't started yet. And I think the moment ranking onto the show.
Okay.
Travis Scott had finally made it onto the main stage. The 50,000 people were so impressed that they started swaying with the If the crowd swayed left, you went left. If it swayed forward, you went forward. And if you lost your footing, you were likely going down.
It all happened from the very first song. We're all playing
Sniper kit. Support! Support the baby. Where's the baby?
I stopped screaming because I just kept losing breath. I tried to breathe as much. Actually,
No, leave him. Say leave him. Leave him.
but everyone was screaming around me, so it was horrific.
At exactly 9:06 p.m., 5 minutes after Travis Scott had taken stage, police and fire department
It's in my bag the whole time.
had already reached a lethal level of compression. Medics and security were receiving word that people were being crushed, losing consciousness, and suffering serious injuries in the crowd. The people in the South Quadrant were especially vulnerable because of the festival's barricade layout. Because the fans were funneled into this side of the stage, that left those inside the quadrant trapped on three sides. People kept pushing those in the South Quadrant closer to the barricades with nowhere to go. At its peak density, experts later estimated that fans in the South Quadrant were squeezed into less than 2 square feet per person. This is a level of compression so intense to where your arms are locked by your side.
There's an ambulance in the front. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that?
At 9:25 p.m., a medical cart enters the crowd and tries to get to an unconscious fan. This is the first time that the concert stops. But the medical cart would be too late. Ezra was a massive Travis Scott fan. In this video, you can see Ezra on top of his dad's shoulders in the extremely tightly packed South Quadrant. Ezra's dad, Tristan, started having an extremely difficult time breathing, however, with how little room he had to move.
The crowd just starts going crazy and Tristan goes, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. He woke up in the crowd and Ezra was gone.
Tristan ended up passing out like many others in the South Quadrant, and his son Ezra fell into the trampling crowd below. Tristan eventually regained consciousness and began a frantic search for his son. Ezra was nowhere to be found, so Tristan frantically started pushing his way through the crowd, heading toward the medical tent to see if he could find the medical part was still trying to make its way through the crowd. The South Quadrant was reaching its breaking point. Incredibly, this was his first concert ever, but in the violent swaying of the crowd, the three of them walking the South Quadrant directly into the Americans. Were eventually beyond the barricade and onto a stretcher. The damage was already done. She reached the medic. Sparky was showing no train. Were filmed climbing on a camera platform, screaming at the operator to cut the cable and dangerous part of the night was still Travis stopped the show a second time as he was alerted there was an unconscious fan by the stage. Gasoline on a fire. Fans who were already exhausted and suffocating were suddenly energy from the